my god, we're back. We're finally back. We're playing some more Phoenix Wright. I finished the first game a few weeks ago, a month ago probably, and now we're finally coming back to Phoenix Wright and we're starting the second game today. Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. This is the second game in the trilogy. I don't know anything about it. I'm thinking maybe we're going to be introduced to a couple new characters, perhaps even a character named Apollo Justice. I know that he's another defense attorney in the series. I don't know if we meet him in this game. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I don't know any of the other characters. I don't know what the cases are like. I know nothing about this game. So this is a blind playthrough. Welcome to my first blind playthrough of the second game in the Phoenix Wright trilogy. So there we go. Are we ready? Let's freaking go. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. So I'm guessing that the first case, it's going to be really simple and really quick as like a tutorial level, basically. So we'll find out how short this is going to be. Let's go. Let's play The Lost Turnabout. I wonder if we're going to see Edgeworth again. That sounds epic. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh. What? Is that the judge? What have I done wrong? I'm guessing this is a dream. I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Oh no! What's happening? I'm guessing that was a dream sequence of some sort. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. It hasn't been entirely that long since I finished the first game, so I kind of have it mostly fresh in my mind. Present our lawyer badge? Oh no. Oh good, it's still in cooldown. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the secret word. I may have changed it. Let's go. Oh, is that my cell phone now? What a nightmare. Oh, you remember those old school Nokia phones, right? That's a classic. Look at that Nokia phone. Look at that goodness. I had one of those in middle school. I didn't have my first iPhone until college. Hi, Papa Lord, hello.
Hello.
And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Wait, is that a photograph, an actual photograph in a picture frame on screen right now? What is that supposed to be? It's a very blurry picture of what looks like a platypus or a duck or a beaver. I can't tell. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Wait, what? Is this still a dream? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Yeah, that's not Phoenix, right? Who is that? He's got nice hairs, though. Wait, what did he say? Shit. I didn't read that. I was commenting on the awesome hairstyle. Wonder who this is. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Here we go. Wait, okay, that thing is new, though. Whatever that weird thing is in the corner next to the couch. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind my head. That thing. What is that thing? It looks like a lamp or like one of those places that you put your burnt out cigarette butts. An ashtray, that's the word. I don't smoke, so I don't know what terms are. Hello. Ow, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Who is this? Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? I don't know a single person who's at their best first thing in the morning. I don't know any morning people. I'm not a morning person. I'm very groggy. in the morning. Don't make me get up. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. I'm noticing what looks like phoenix feathers all over her her outfit. It's kind of nice looking. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would not. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said? You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Her name is Bird. That's interesting. I can see why she's named Bird. I myself am named Phoenix. And you have feathers all over your outfit. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? I think Bro had too much to drink last night. He can't remember his own name. I think he blacked out and accepted a case. While it was blacked out, he has no memory. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you there, okay? I'm counting on you in there. I know how to read. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Wow, we're really starting over, aren't we? And that girl, I'd said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah, someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Wow, we have amnesia. At least he's still on time to court today, so there's that. Oh no, is this who I think it is? Oh, this is different music. This is different music than what we're used to. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. It is him. It's the first lawyer from the very first trial we did. It's Payne. He looks like a pain in the... I said butt. I said pain in the... Okay. Tutorial prosecutor. Hell yeah. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Oh my god.
This is so pathetic. Why does he have so much amnesia?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I mean, Mia Fey is probably, you know, standing right next to me. You know, with her giant tracts of land. You remember her? And her tracts of land? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's go. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're all well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. I hate the term lover. Am I the only one who hates that word? It just sounds so gross. It's like, ew. It's such a gross word. What's worse, her partner was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? Let's not go in there. That's a private conversation, not suitable for the courtroom. It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. Wait, is she new Mia? I mean, she's fully zipped up, so probably not a Mia, technically. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hehehe. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Yay, Gumshoe's back. We love Gumshoe. Wait. Underneath her tie, I suppose. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. It's Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. She works under you, you say.
Phrasing?
You work under that detective?
Phrasing?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he always was watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. She was under a few people at that station. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. I get it. Do you get the pun in his name? I get it. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Yeah, that is very suspicious, isn't it? He does a thing with his eyes that I can't repeat. My eye is itchy. I don't want to mess up my makeup, but I'm trying to get rid of this itch. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, The prosecution would like to submit this photograph. I don't know why I gave him a British accent just now. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. The victim fell from the walking path above. Crime photo 1. Interesting. Look at this graph! Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor? Yes, sir? Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually... he probably has lost his mind, actually. No, I tried to tell you I'm not well, Judge. Exactly. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like that in such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case is all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing blah. Blah, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? We gotta present our thing. Oh, I don't have the 3D abilities anymore. Maggie Bird, age 22, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. This is so sad. Our attorney badge, how I missed you. Dustin Prince. Wait, hold on. 8-year age difference? My goodness. How long have they been together? Hopefully less than 4 years. The victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Winston Payne. Another name. It's another punny name, you get it? The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. He looks weird. She's legal? That's better than our last assistant. Our last assistant was technically a 16-year-old girl, and our assistant for the previous 3 trials was a 17-year-old girl. I don't think she's my assistant. She's just my client. A big difference. Dick Gumshoe, age 31, detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Let's look at our evidence again. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. We must present our badge. Yeah, we were moving in the wrong direction there. We were, but now we are. Like, if I'm going to have a partner, either a partner in law or a partner in romance, they need to be, you know, my age, roughly. Give or take, like 2, 3, 5 years. Okay. It's my all-important badge. It shows... I already read that. Cell phone! I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Is that your cell phone, good sir? I could have been a legal assistant foreshadowing here. Oh, is she gonna be our new assistant? I hope not. Well, I don't know her. I can't say that I hope not yet. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Why so specific? Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Okay, but where did the bruises come from? Was he already beat up or something before? Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. The victim fell from the walking path above. Can we check it out? So why is his finger like pressed down like this? That's kind of random. So we can also look at the clock. It's hard to tell which is the minute hand and the hour hand. So it's either like 7 o'clock, or it's either... The other possibility is that the hour hand is up above, and that would make it 12:35. So it's either 7 o'clock or 12:35. It's one of those two times on the clock in our scene here. There's also what looks to be 4 witnesses. So are we going to look at one of the witnesses? Are they all bald, by the way? None of them have any hair. That's a little strange, isn't it? And he's got his hat, his policeman's hat. He has some sort of bracelet on his left wrist. And it's kind of hard to tell what's on the ground right in front of him. I don't know if it's like... That's kind of messed up, isn't it? Anyway, we're done examining that. Let's keep going. Also, I'm gonna be saving. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess we're starting over. Oh, look! Instead of a purple number, it's a red number. That means it's a new game. Here we go. What was it again? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. I want to check something, actually. There are Steam achievements. I want to see if there's any Steam achievements on this first case here. So if I go to my library, and then I go to Phoenix Wright a little bit, but that looks like the only achievement I can get. All right, so I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna do some stuff. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. Wait, do I want to do the transatlantic accent again for Gumshoe? I say, my dear child, he was shoved and his glasses were underneath his body and held onto them as he fell. It's not a good accent. I'm trying. Hey, why are you even giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, sir. I swear, sir. You sure about that? These glasses are not mine, Phoenix Wright?
Are you sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence. On that day, same day, I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence! We're getting into it now. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie. Wait, so he landed in sand? Is this a sand path? Maggie. Is he left-handed? I don't like saying it, but it was clear the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. But that's not how her name is spelled, though, right? Her name isn't spelled that way. Maggie. So clearly he didn't write it. Because I think he would know how to spell his own girlfriend's name, right? With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. I'm trying to get in sync with Payne here. We did it! I was in sync with him. I was trying to count how many seconds in between the two paths. Why would she even assume he's writing his attacker's name if he was pushed from behind? Maybe he's writing his girlfriend's name. But as I said, that's not how his girlfriend's name is spelled. And I think he would know how to spell his girlfriend's name. So that's a little suspicious, isn't it? This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. Prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does look sort of like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why, when you question the witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Decisive evidence. So we're gonna keep going ahead and saving over this. So should we start pressing everything? About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost always the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? I'll continue pressing. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? Yeah. The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that? What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. I could feel it down in my gut. During his state, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Should I present something? Wait, did I actually read this? So I can present people, it looks like. I didn't have the option to do that before. Let's see. He managed to write the culprit's name in the ground where I landed. I'm just gonna press. I'm not gonna present anything just yet. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Hold it. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. You've got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special moves, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. See, that's the new thing. I couldn't do that in the first game. I could only present evidence before. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Profiles. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe? You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Is that what Payne sounds like? Objection! Oh, you're funny. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Oh dear. You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right, Maggie Bird. It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. Oh, I have no idea either, sir. I'm trying to do the old-timey accent. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was who you said. The defendant is accused of killing her lover. I hate that word. I don't want to say it. Don't make me say it. Please tell me I'm not the only one who hates the word lover. It just sounds so gross. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No!
That's what I was saying 20 minutes ago. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. You think they'd have to fill out some sort of paperwork announcing that there's like a workplace relationship? Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half of a year. 6 months? It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Well, the good news, considering the age difference, is that they didn't start dating until after she was already 18. You know, she was 22, 21. So at least that's the good news. Office romance, always a problem. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should get for him. That's so thoughtful. They've been together 4 months, and she was like, I want to get my uwu a present to. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Should I just press everything? Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. No one ever uses that one. That's Anki. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at that time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really? Anyway. Does he have a crush? Uh-oh. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Let's press. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Yeah, exactly. What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Oh, right, yeah. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Yay! Mind your own business, pal. I got an achievement. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I want to get achievement-wise on this case, other than finishing it. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've gotta watch out for my subordinates. I think Gumshoe had a crush on Maggie. I think that's why this is so awkward. And he was so upset about the age difference. But even what she was going to give a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me.
Phrasing?
If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Objection! Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on... Oh my god. Has a crush on the defendant. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Payne is just 3 children standing on each other's shoulders in a big coat. Yeah, I can see that. Lol, you were right about the crush. Dude, like, I'm the most oblivious person in the world, and even I could see that coming. Okay? I'm also just highly speculative because I want to look really smart. See, this is the kind of game where it makes you think, but if you make the connections early, and then they're revealed later in the game, and you're like, freaking knew it, bro. But when it comes to an actual puzzle game, those make me feel like an absolute idiot. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? It's a golfing glove, I guess. Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, close enough. It's a sport. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Okay, this is my question. Is the victim right-handed or left-handed? Because supposedly wrote the name with the right hand. I don't believe the victim wrote the culprit's name. I don't believe that for a second. But I did notice on the left wrist that there was a bracelet of some sort. What does it say on the bracelet? And is there an indication that they are left-handed instead? Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most light-lipped people. Tight-lipped people. I know how to read. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about this matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. It looks like a set of bananas. I'm really hungry now. But that's definitely a right-handed glove. And so I played softball when I was a little kid. And I'm right-handed. And I had a baseball or softball glove that goes on my left hand because I throw with my right hand. So with the glove for a right-handed, it's a glove, a baseball glove that goes on the right hand. So they throw with their left hand, which means to me that the victim was left-handed. And it looks like bananas as well, which is very interesting. Maybe the victim loves bananas. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. The reason being that they're left-handed? I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Wasn't name Maggie really written by the victim? Nope, I don't think so. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir? The writing's on the ground. That's a good song. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you sure about that? Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. We first looked into handwriting. Hold on. I gotta keep doing this. Part 1-1 trial. Interesting. You can confirm that his right hand was used, not that he wrote it, Gumshoe. Exactly. And that's the thing, right? Because, like I said, I'm right-handed. So anytime that I write with a pen or pencil, there's a callus on my finger in between where there's a callus right here on my finger because this is the hand that I write with. Okay? So if we looked at the victim's left hand, we might see calluses on the left hand from where they write. Save strats. Dude, I got this. This is easy. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Heh, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with the scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Aha, haha. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, and we figured there should be something on his finger if it had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There are also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. I forgot to press this statement. Hold it! And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yup, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. You know what I think? Those scratches on his skin were someone's fingernails digging into his skin as they were picking up his arm to write something in the sand using his arm. That's what I think. Also, was he wearing sleeves? Hold on. Interesting. Okay. So he was wearing short sleeves. I should have noted that. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. That's a little sus, I don't believe that. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with.
And there was much rejoicing.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello.
Hello, friend.
Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him a present? The present? What about it? We're gonna present something! I love when the music goes away. I love silence in this game. It's my favorite thing. Because it means I'm doing something right. Take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? It looks like bananas. What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. It looks so much like bananas. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah. Objection! Yeah. Object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. Wait, what? I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Yeah, of course it's not finished yet. The thing is, right, we haven't found the actual culprit yet. What if it's the dude that we saw in the weird dream sequence with like the one blonde hair in front and it was really awesome looking? What if that's the actual culprit? No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? Prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order! Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. Any more information? I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Well, this has already lasted longer than the first case from the first game. Part 1-2 trial. Well, there we go. I think that's actually a good place to go ahead and take a little break. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this recording, and I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for watching so far, everybody. I'll see you in just a little bit.